We're trying to show you guys that there's a community of individuals that actually have valid information and data that can really truly give you an edge that most people are looking for on the internet but fail to find because there's just like this smoke screen of information that exists on the internet that just like clouds everybody's judgment and just distracts people from like the real true information on how to trade and how to invest properly. It's pretty crazy. Man, what a wonderful week it was, Aqua. I want to talk so much more about your trading journey, bro. It motivates the shit out of me that you finally passed the threshold of becoming a profitable trader.
Bro, and today was such a money day. It's my biggest day yet on my Express account. So,
Can you
and
share
once
that
I
real quick?
yeah.
We're definitely, I want to transition a lot in 2026. And as you start making more money in trading, I want to definitely start to throw in psychology aspects of just trading and managing profitable portfolios in crypto and just getting people to really see that crypto and being a successful crypto investor is not about just buying and holding. You have to learn how to strategize and rebalance and generate cash flow and inevitably, hopefully, eventually trade. And that's how you're really going to come up either this year or in the coming years ahead is if you learn that it's not just about downloading a freaking centralized exchange, buying crypto, then putting it over in your cold storage wallet, and then just letting things go and forgetting about it. There's cycles that you're going to have to live through. There's things that you're going to have to rebalance. You're going to maybe come across certain projects that you believed in at the very onset of your crypto journey that didn't actually pan out to be what you thought they were, and you might have to rebalance some of those funds into other better performing projects. There's all kinds of things that you have to do. And here at CyPRX, we're just here to show you guys that you have 3 7-figure mentors that have literally built successful portfolios in day trading and investing. They're here to show you the ropes. So um super stoked that Aqua's been able to achieve some of these results. For anybody that's listening in, don't forget that throughout the week when I do have time, I will be streaming some of the panel discussions that are shared inside the private CyPRX research Discord. There's literally hundreds. I can't even keep up with the researchers nowadays because of how busy I've been lately, all the research that goes inside the private community. But as always, if you guys want to access the videos, for example, like the panel that we shared at the very beginning of this from the Digital Euro Association, it has 32 views. How embarrassing is that? That such a major organization in this space is getting barely any views via the education that they're pumping out. You guys can always find that valuable information inside our private CyPRX Discord. Like literally today alone, if you come into our, let me share this screen real quick. You come into the crypto, let's share this, the crypto research specific conference tab at the very bottom of our research channel here. Today alone, there was over like 20 panel discussions shared inside here from huge panel discussions that have taken place over the past couple of days that I feel like nobody is paying attention to. Documents from some of the largest organizations, always constantly shared in the chat. The researchers are global. They never freaking sleep. We have researchers placed all over the world that are always sharing valuable information that just keeps people in the loop with what's happening behind the scenes. Non mainstream, non opinionated research, just constantly tapping and locking people in with what's really happening behind the scenes in crypto. You guys can always lock in with us. Head over to cyprxtrading.com. We'd love to have you guys on the team. Aqua, go ahead, bro, if you're ready.
All right, so yeah, this is the move that I caught. So we trade MNQ, and right at the opening, 6:30, it started rumbling and roaring, like it usually does. I mean, the candlesticks just start going, right? But on the lower time frame, I had seen a pattern that played out for us, and it's a pattern that we know here in the CyPRX Superior Trading Group. And I'm telling you, it's quite the edge. But I don't want to go over that pattern and share too much, right? But that pattern is what led me to having this success today, with catching this whole move to the upside after the market had dipped. So yeah, and on the lower time frame, you can see the pattern, but for those of you that are tapped in and you're feeling like, man, I feel like I have what it takes to trade, tap in with us. Honestly, tap in with us, because what you're going to learn is going to give you an edge like no other. And that's just my personal views and my personal opinion. Keep in mind, I haven't been trading for that long now. I mean, how long can I actually technically say I've been trading Cyprus? Like maybe 3 or 4 months, maybe technically, right?
I'd say 6 months.
6 months. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, since the summertime, pretty much like at the end of summer. So yeah, you're right.
6 months,
Um,
and you're fully profitable and eligible for payouts.
yeah, 1000%, 1000%. So yeah, and that's what I was trying to. Hold on, let me see if I can sign in to my other dashboard just so I can show everybody the payout.
I really I'll say this real quick. I want everybody to understand, like, I posted a video clip the other day of the mentors inside the CYPRX community because, bro, this week alone we cleared over $200,000 collectively together between myself, you, and Scalper. Well, I'd say that now if I went to go back and recalibrate that, over $300,000 this week we cleared from the markets. And we don't share that with people publicly to, like, brag or boast. We're trying to show you guys that there is a community of individuals that actually have valid information and data that can really truly give you an edge that most people are looking for on the internet but fail to find, because there's just like this smoke screen of information that exists on the internet that just like clouds everybody's judgment and just distracts people from like the real true information on how to trade and how to invest properly. It's pretty crazy. um so just understand, this isn't to like flex or like say we're making all kinds of money, because we all know that we are all just retail investors. And even clearing $300,000 compared to other people that I know that are running numbers in this game is minuscule. But, if you really want to try to advance yourself and really learn about the markets that you're investing in, CyberX is the place to do it. We're non-opinionated, we're non-biased, we're very open-minded to all types of crypto projects. We're open-minded to trading all types of different asset classes. There's people in our community that trade forex, that trade crypto, that trade commodities, that trade futures. There's people in our community that invest in Bitcoin, that invest in XRP, that invest in all these other digital assets. And it's just a very grounded, like-minded community of individuals that are just here to progress in their personal life and whatnot. Aqua, it looks like you're ready to share. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, can you see my screen? Okay, there we go. Yep. Yeah, so this is my dashboard. You guys can see here my win rate, 85%. My highest day with my entire what my entire account balance is pretty much today, right? Highest day, 5,421. And then my best day trading again is right here. My worst day was 164. That was on Wednesday. And yeah, I just had the discipline to walk away and not try to win that back and potentially put me in a deeper hole. I said, you know what, just let the market do what it does the rest of the day, come back. And sure enough, coming back the next day, Thursday, and then coming back today, yeah, it's been it's been surgical for myself. I'm just coming in and just smack smack. But yeah, you can see the payouts here. So this is my eligible amount that I could basically request to pay out myself. So I'm actually going to do that today. I'm going to decide how much, but I am going to do this today for the first time. So
So,
yeah.
asking you a quick question, right? Now that you're a profitable trader, what is something outside of, obviously, of course, benefiting your family and your personal bills and this and that? What do you think trading unlocks for people that really truly lock in, like in terms of investing and in terms of just capital allocation and broadening your horizon? Like, you have
Man,
you have DeFi, you have personal businesses, and then now on top of that, you have another income stream, trading.
yeah, yeah.
So where do you see yourself, what do you see yourself doing with these extra profits that you're making on top of all the other capital that you're making as a seven-figure investor?
Just having more family time, to be honest with you. Having more family time, giving back to my family. I got three boys, a daughter, and a wife. So, yeah, I got outside everything that you just said. I also have all that on my plate as well. So, this is going to give me the ability to travel as well. even more, right? And basically just set up shop anywhere. Uh, all I need is a laptop and be able to connect, and I can apply the skill set that I now learn to basically make money anywhere in the world. But I'll even say this though too. I feel like I was already a patient person already, but if you think you are good at something, there's always so much more that you can do, because I feel like during this journey of becoming a profitable trader, I've learned a whole new level of patience. And that's something that you have to have. That's part of the psychology discipline that you need on a day-to-day basis when you are trading in these markets. Because I feel like if you don't, that's where that FOMO, and that going on tilt after a loss comes from. It's like you're running out of patience and you feel like you need to win that money back right then and there. And I feel like, on Wednesday when I walked away from the 164 negative day, that took a level of patience as well, because I got to be patient for the market tomorrow now, right? And be okay with walking away with this L. But it's a whole nother level of patience, though. So, yeah.
So, we're headed into this era of AI. And, for those individuals that think that it's some scam, AI is going to replace a lot of very minuscule lower income earning jobs. Like, I mean, I can't imagine that in the future you're going to have jobs like grocery store checkout clerks, like somebody that works at a grocery store scanning people's groceries. That job's going to be automated in the next 5 to 10 years easily. Right.
Yeah.
So that person that's like sitting there, and I'm not like bashing that profession by any means. I'm just saying, like, an individual that's like there that comes home after that job, they come home, probably sit there, watch Netflix, fall asleep, like the average person, like it would benefit people like that that work those lower income earning jobs that could be easily replaced by AI so much, to start to learn these things now while they are still transpiring and manifesting. How important do you think it is for the average person that works a job that can be replaced by AI to try to learn these digital skills like DeFi, earning passive income, or trading to earn extra income that you can then go and take? You got $2,000 right now that you could withdraw from the markets that you made this week alone. $2,000 a week is a huge amount of money for a normal person, but now you could go put that in a Metal X, right now in a liquidity pool and start earning 40% on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
How
say
important do you think it is?
it's extremely important to learn it. Especially if you're an ambitious person and you want to get ahead and you visualize having financial freedom, to not pay attention to this, to not start learning this stuff and applying yourself every single day. I feel like this is a time in history like we've never been in as well. And like I keep saying, like the window of opportunity is closing for so many different things. Getting in on some of these assets, learning DeFi, learning trading, because there's so many things that are just like moving at a rapid speed with technology. That's just we're gonna wake up one day and it's never gonna be the same. And I like it's imperative that you start learning this stuff right now. Otherwise, you're going to be real. This is just my honest opinion here. You're going to be at the mercy of the government. The city, wherever you're at, you're going to be at the mercy of whatever they say, because if now they are your source of, okay, we got to, there's no job, so we got to go sign up for this thing called universal basic income. But hey, guess what? We got to do X, Y, and Z. And before that, we also got to complete A, B, and C before we go and get this. But hey, there's no jobs, so we have to go and do all this. And I don't know what those list of things will be. But if you're anyway, if you're if you're aware of your surroundings right now, you know that there's not too many things that have your best interest on so many levels. So.
I think the biggest thing is, and let me know if you agree or not, but I think the biggest thing is lack of self belief. Like, a lot of people I see that come into the trading space or just DeFi or just investing alone, they think that they don't have like what it takes or the time that it might take to learn. when in reality, you just have to stop running from yourself and understand that growth starts the moment that you stop running from yourself and you start really focusing and locking in and honing on your own ability to manifest a better reality. Like, the fact that you tell me all the time when we're on private calls, like, dude, I couldn't have imagined, back in 2021, if you would have told me I'm going to become a profitable trader in 2025, I wouldn't have believed you. Is
Yeah.
crazy. Is crazy because look how I mean, not how easy it's been because it hasn't been easy. I mean, in the private community, you guys could literally go watch all the Zoom call recordings where Aqua has shared his journey, where he blew an account, where he overtraded, where he revenge traded, where he got aggressive and he lost money. He shared all of that journey, which was surprising with the community. Literally, his whole entire journey from start to finish is in our recordings and the Zoom calls. But nonetheless, now moving forward, like I say this all the time, once you learn it, once you get the strategy down packed that we teach, once you learn the edge, it literally becomes like drinking water. And the overhead in the financial markets, the best part is that there is no overhead. You are your own overhead. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
how far you scale and how much money you make now, bro, is literally all up to you. It's
Yeah.
so crazy that you go from this mindset shift of a boss or a job, or I have to go clock in and I sacrifice my time for money. Now, inversely, when you get into trading, it's more so about your focus, your energy, and your discipline, and how that transforms into the monetary value that you gain.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's such a you feel free once you get on this side of the fence. And for anybody who thinks that they don't have what it takes, I'm gonna be real with you. If you're on this call right now and you've been tapped into everything that we've been talking about, even the Canton stuff or even prior calls when we're talking about other projects, trust me, you have what it takes. You just got to get out of your own way and apply yourself, take action. Quit telling yourself, oh, I'm going to do it next week, or I'm going to do it on the first of the month, or I'm going to do it on Monday, or I'm going to do it this summer. There's always like some sort of, I'm going to do it then, right? Why not do it now? Why not start now? So, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's phenomenal, man. But yeah, blessings to you guys. Thank you guys so much for locking in with us this Friday. As always, be cognizant, be aware out there. If anybody does want to tap into the private CYPRX trading community, you guys can always go over to cyprxtrading.com. You guys can use Aqua's code, all caps Aqua, will give you 15% off the lifetime advanced CYPRX trading course. You guys can learn the same exact strategies that Aqua has mastered over the last 6 months to make him profitable and is now fully able to withdraw money from these markets pretty much whenever he feels it's necessary.
Let's go, baby.
But yeah, blessings to you guys. As always, be cognizant, be aware out there, and we'll see you guys next Friday. Everybody take it easy.
Peace, everybody.